Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 day challenge. This is day 146, so let's get things started. Alright, so as you see, the balance is no change. I'm actually currently not in any position except one, which is for Bitcoin long setup. So that has not hit my stop loss yet, but that is in terms of the main trading account setup. But otherwise, in terms of price action wise, I'm definitely not entering any, as you can see over here. I'm just still waiting for a clear consolidation pattern, potentially a breakout. Although it could potentially be breaking out towards the downside, I am very unlikely to short it unless, of course, it break below and then retest before another break below before I consider a potential short in terms of price action wise. Because overall, the price trend looks to be really bullish and strong, and it would definitely be not in my favor to actually just enter a short based on this kind of breakdown kind of situation. So that's something to bear in mind. And yeah, in terms of the main traditional financial market, I guess that's something I missed out earlier on. So yeah, the main change is that there is some sort of transition in terms of market structure. For example, S&P 500 transited from neutral to bullish, whereas Nasdaq transited from bullish to bearish. And for ASUSHA and KWEB, they both remains as neutral. So you can take a little look at when S&P 500. So the reason why I actually transited to bullish market structure over here, yeah, is to switch over to the daily candle or daily line chart. You will see that there's a high and a higher high form, and the low and the lower low form because there's a close over slightly higher than that sense. So yeah, so that's the transition for S&P, and then for Nasdaq, you have a transition to bearish market structure with a high and a lower high, a low and a smaller lower low. So technically, we have some sort of small consolidation or small pullback, I would say. So yeah, let's see how price react. But overall, things still looks really bullish, especially with price above 20 exponential moving average. Yep. Yeah. So in terms of that, dollar cost averaging long-term approach is still ongoing for the 4 key indices they are monitoring. As for Bitcoin itself, long-term position, I can still continue to enter in terms of dollar cost averaging approach on a regular basis. But otherwise, in terms of trading setup, I wouldn't say that there is a good setup. I would be waiting on the sideline, considering the 4-hour daily chart basis. Yep. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. So do bear in mind that the reason why I say potentially we could break because we retested one time, and this over here I consider as the second test. So potentially the third test, if it does break below this 50 simple moving average, you could see further potential downside to retest perhaps this 150 or 200 simple moving average on the 4-hourly chart. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. And also that is also the key region to look out for near the 20k mark. However, if I were to think about it, I would think that the closest you could potentially is the 150 simple moving average, because buying pressure will be likely very strong over here, this 20k mark, and people will start to buy a little bit higher. So I guess 150 day simple 150 period simple moving average on the 4-hour chart will be where I'm looking to enter as well. So there'll be around the 20.2k region. Otherwise, that's more or less about it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.